following program contains language and subject matter suitable only for an adult audience. Listener discretion is advised.
And welcome all you motherfuckers to This Show Sucks. I'm your host Bryce Kane, and tonight we got Jessica Kane, and then we've got Amy Pike, who is she's really big into politics, and I figured we'd have her on for shits and giggles. We could talk about politics and all that crap. So anyways, we've got an interesting show for you tonight.
Jen is not here today.
Oh, that's right. Jen is off with
her new butt plug.
Her new black butt plug.
It was black
with
too.
A flogger on the end, so it's kind of like a ponytail type thing. Yeah, her birthday's coming up, and she's off pegging her boyfriend.
My girl.
So yeah, it's she's off having fun.
For any of you who don't know, pegging means you're giving it to your guy in the ass.
Yeah. So today,
Today is shit.
We had an interesting fucking day today.
It's a pile of shit.
It was, I don't know how to describe it except for...
Pile of shit.
Well, we woke up at 5 o'clock this morning. Just took the kids to...
I woke up at 5 o'clock this morning with an overflowing sink.
Right. And then, she took the kids to school, dropped the kids off, was pulling out, and then, boom, someone hits her.
Yeah, I got sideswiped by... probably illegal. I only say he's probably illegal because it wasn't even his car he was driving. It was some baby mama's car.
No, it's only because he was Mexican.
No. If he was any other kind of brown, I'd have said it too.
Yeah, but anyways, yeah.
Yes,
so
I said... They all look alike. I don't care.
She's Native American. She can get away with it. So
we're all red. People confuse us with the ones, you know?
Yeah. So anyways, so you get into this wreck. The guy driving wasn't even on... it wasn't even his car.
Nope.
He wasn't on
even
the
his insurance.
He wasn't on the insurance.
Nope. He drove down the side of my beautiful car. Drove down the side. From fender to fender.
You called the cops to come out to look at it. They said...
Nah, we don't do that here.
They said that our city does not come out and do traffic
only
wrecks.
if there's fatalities, yeah.
Right. So you call the insurance company. They say, we're not going to take care of it. You got to call the other insurance to take care of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we called them, and they basically said, okay, we'll be in touch. Maybe.
Oh, and then on the way home, we live in a gated community, and we have carports, parking structures. I'm so fucking pissed that I hit the concrete pylon in the parking structure.
Yeah,
so I ruined the other side of my car.
Yeah. So, what else? What other shitty things happened today?
So, then, we get the kids ready for bed, and they feed them dinner, and we decide we're going to work on my Halloween costume. Until I bust light bulbs all over it, and I'm picking glass out of my water, it's in my drink, there's just glass everywhere. So that sucked.
Then we put together your Halloween costume, and then you got...
latex all over my brand new shirt. Ruined that, too.
Yeah.
Today has been a suck pie with fuck you frosting. That's the only way to...
There's been some other shit that happened today, too, but I can't remember what the hell it is. But yeah, it's been
I made you mad. You got mad at me.
Briefly. But I mean, it's just... It's been a shit day, man. It seems like everything that could go wrong.
The computer crashed twice while we tried to
a couple times
be on the pirate show.
I kind of anticipated that though, with the
Emily
way
told
everything.
Me she pees in water. She pees in your swimming water. Oh, I'm sorry, Amy. She pees in the water you swim in.
But yeah, with the way everything was going today. It just seemed like that it was going to happen.
We're doomed.
Yeah.
Oh, I woke up this morning And I look over and I had Halloween candy ready for a Halloween party. Forgot to inform Bryce about it. He ate it. So
It's candy. How do you expect me not to eat it?
So there was that. Oh, when we left for school, did I mention we left 10 minutes late? Because we did.
Did you leave 10 minutes late?
No, not at all.
Oh, okay. Well, next time let me know.
I'll get right on that.
All right, thank you. So we have to bring in. Roll your eyes at me. Bring in our.
I'm sorry, did I not do it wide enough?
There you go. Now you look like a teenager.
I have the boobs to be a teenager, don't I?
Yeah. No, you.
One of them.
You've got the tits of a natural woman.
Sing it.
No. All right, so we got Amy over here. I've been watching my news feed for quite some time.
Started doing that just today. If you are on my news feed and you are a Romney supporter, I will find you. I will hunt you down like the sheep that you are, and I will block your ass. There's no excuse. I don't care anymore. It is like when I first became an atheist and I started blocking every Christian I found. If you post God stuff in my stream, I will have your ass blocked. I don't care. And now all the Romney supporters are going with it. I don't care.
Yeah, we were having this conversation earlier, and I was telling Jess that I was saying that I for a while was saying I'm really tolerant of a lot of people's beliefs, but you know what? I'm not. When it comes to someone who supports Mitt Romney, when it comes to someone who is racist.
I'm racist.
Or is
but in fun.
Is
a sociopath.
Well, yeah,
or
yeah, he's a sociopath. He definitely is. But
he has binders full of women.
When you're a pseudo, when you've got racism underneath, everything that you say. I don't know what the fucking technical term is, but basically, you all but say that Obama is the N-word or whatever. You're fucking
You're Kirk
racist.
Cameron.
And I don't, yeah, exactly. And I don't want to be a part of that fucking world.
We are anti-Kirk Camerons. Oh, and any motherfucker that wants to kill Big Bird.
They live in their own world, too. The Fox world, in which Candy Crowley was wrong for correcting Romney and saying the fact is, that she was wrong. Not he was wrong for lying. She was wrong for correcting him.
An interesting little tidbit. Do you know that Fox News is banned in Canada?
Oh, yeah. It is.
Yeah.
That is awesome. That is fucking awesome.
Because they don't report facts, so they ban them.
Right. All news has to be factual there, which we need a little more of that fucking shit going on here. I mean, from what I understand...
There need to be disclaimers on Fox like they have on side effects of medications. A disclaimer should roll at the bottom like a scroll. Watching too much of this shit will make you fucking ignorant, stupid, and retarded.
And a Republican.
Racist.
And a Republican.
Yeah.
Even worse.
We don't watch television in my house. We just don't. For more than one reason, we don't watch it. Everything we watch, we have to watch through the computer. So we miss out on a lot of stuff. Well, there's a lot of shit that you see, roll through your Yahoo page or whatever. And I just can't let some of them go. I had one guy who all but called Obama a Nazi because they said he had socialist scares. And I'm like, oh, poor baby.
Socialism is the new term for communism. For a long time, with the Red Scare and everything going on, it was communist this, communist that. Now they say, these fucking Republicans say communism, but underneath they really mean communism. They say it with the same fucking emphasis.
Okay, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna get hate mail, and I don't care. Look, there were some bad motherfuckers out there in the world. Castro, Hitler, but have you seen their countries? Have you seen Cuba? Cuba is fucking beautiful. They have the best schools. Everybody in their country gets free health care.
Socialist medicine.
Right.
Look at Germany. They started kindergarten. All you bitches who got your little babies get on your... Thank Hitler for that. He's the one that decided to ship the babies off to school. He also was on promptness. Every woman who got pregnant with a German child got the best health care that they could get. As long as you weren't a Jew. They had socialized health care, and as long as you weren't a Jew, the country was a great place to live. or black.
Mussolini got the trains running on time.
Stuff like that,
So Hitler had some good ideas.
Look at all the positive things Hitler did, and Castro, and Mussolini. Italy's beautiful. Hey, socialism isn't all bad. I would like to go get my tooth pulled, people.
Wasn't all bad. I mean, at least he ended on a rather interesting note.
No doubt. But, I would like to get my tooth pulled. I don't mind socialized healthcare. It works for Canada. Everyone keeps talking about this whole, I'm moving to Canada. You mean where they have socialized healthcare and there's no poor people and the ghettos look like apartment buildings?
Gays
like
can
that?
Marry, yes.
And gays can marry? You're going to go there? Please.
Isn't marijuana legal in Canada too?
Decriminalized.
It's decriminalized.
Which means you
and
get a ticket.
And we can't even get marijuana taken off Schedule 1 and put on Schedule 3 here. That's just...
Okay, what is Schedule 1 and Schedule 3? I'm not familiar with that.
Okay, Schedule 1 is the most dangerous drugs that have no medical use or benefit.
Like Oxycontin, or heroin. Like crack and heroin and stuff like that. And then
exactly.
Schedule 2 is like methadone, right?
Schedule 3 is like benzodiazepines, like Valium.
Mm-hmm. And then in the middle they have methadone and
they are abused, but they have
fentanyl.
Medical use. And there's just the evidence is overwhelming that marijuana has a medical use. Not only that, but they're doing tests right now that the cannabinoid cures cancers. But
I never heard that.
That's
That's
the only part I'm disappointed with Obama about, that he never, he really backed away from taking any kind of stand on that.
Well, when
you look at the alternative and how much worse it is, you're like, okay, we can deal with that.
Well, I'm interested in learning more about how it is curing cancer. I'm kind of a skeptic on that one. But if there is
right there, people.
If there is evidence of that, I would love to see that and promote that even more.
Okay, well, I'll send some over to your wall tomorrow.
Okay.
That's virtually impossible.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty recently breaking stuff. It's one of the substances. When they break down the THC and 5 components, is the cannabinoid that has been doing a lot of promising things in recent study.
You'll have to inbox him that, because due to stalkers and haters and bitches out there, he had to lock his wall a couple years ago, and he just hasn't.
Let's see if I can find something real quick.
Okay, that's cool.
But
I am all for. Even though I don't smoke it myself, I did a long time ago. I am a huge supporter of marijuana.
Yeah, I haven't smoked pot in years, but before I got married to Bryce, when back a long time ago, it was the only thing that would cure my insomnia. Nothing makes you sleep like weed.
Yeah, no shit.
Although,
if my lungs could
there's
handle...
There's a link from a study that was done, I think this one was in 2007. They have shown that it acts as an inhibitor in certain types of cancer. But the research is continuing, but it does get hindered by the feds a lot of times.
Yeah, because you can't get good subjects if they're afraid they're going to go to prison.
and then they can't get the approval. These universities and these hospitals can't get the approval for enough marijuana to be able to keep legally without being afraid of the feds raiding them, so they can do the research.
Well, here's a question.
It's not just the marijuana sellers in Colorado and California that are having problems. A lot of these researchers are living under the shadow of the feds coming in.
Well, see, that's what I was going to ask. Like, in California, they have the Medical Marijuana Act, and they have it decriminalized, and they have the shops, and, they have it to where it's legal for you to own, like, 5 plants and stuff like that, but people are still getting busted.
Yeah.
Is it one of those where it's state law that you can have it, but it's still federally illegal?
Here's the deal.
It's decriminalized. All right, medical marijuana is legal in 17 states and the District of Columbia. What's interesting about this coming up election is in November in 3 states, states. I don't remember the other one. Colorado and Oregon are two of them. Well, Arkansas is the medical marijuana, but Oregon wants to legalize it, period.
Mm-hmm.
That's on the ballot this fall for Oregon.
Well, see, here's the deal.
See, the thing is, the feds come down on these state growers periodically, not the growers, but the storefronts that sell it to the patients. They'll come in, even if they'll be working for a year or two, they'll come in and do a raid and they're out of business.
Right, well, here's the deal.
So it's between the Fed and the states right now.
Yeah, the deal is that when Obama came into office, the hell is that? I guess the district, what the hell?
District attorney?
The guy in the federal fuck, I don't remember the hell his name. Basically, the guy who heads the drug enforcement and all that stuff. Federal dude said that he would stop the raids that were going on because there are people that were getting raided, even though it was supposed to be legal in their state, and they haven't stopped. And what was going on is
No.
it's legal in these states, however, it's not legal by the government, the federal government. So they're not getting raided by the state; they're getting raided by the federal government. So it's these states are going. You know, a lot of these politicians are going, "Oh, we'll just leave it up to the states. The states legalize it, and the feds come in and fucking bust them, saying, "Well, I'm sorry, it's not legal according to the federal government." So yeah, you can own it, just don't get bust. Don't have the fucking feds come in because it's still illegal according to them, which
And
is
then
bullshit.
then the people are doing time in federal prison. But there's no rhyme or reason. They'll come in and shut a place down, but the next place down the street will stay open.
Right.
And I think they're under pressure from a lot of people up in powerful places of the government saying, you know, let's keep the pressure on, let's keep this illegal, but the tide's eventually going to turn.
Well, the
tide's eventually going to turn.
The thing is they've got so many people in prison for so many other fucking things. They're gonna have to choose. I mean, they did the same thing with alcohol
They're building
prohibition.
more prisons. The private corporations are building a lot more prisons.
Well, no, the thing I was talking about is, you know, they had alcohol prohibition and all these other prohibitions, and what it boils down to is, either they really need space, or they realize we can tax that.
Right, but
We
see,
can make money from that.
It all comes down to it's a political issue.
Well, see, that's the thing. When it started, pot wasn't illegal.
No, right. Pot's been grown in this country, you know, for
Forever.
Fucking centuries,
Hundreds.
hundreds.
Since there was dirt in North
we're
America.
the only country that does not allow hemp to be grown, and we buy our hemp from Canada. And Canadian farmers are making a lot of money selling us hemp that we can't grow ourselves.
Well, see, that's the thing. I don't understand how the federal
and we
government...
can't grow the hemp because it's from the same marijuana plant. That doesn't, I mean, the whole illegality of it at this point doesn't even make sense. The science of it shows it needs to be legal. But there's so many holdovers with so many attitudes of people that are just so narrow-minded they can't see past, this is the way we were taught, this is the way it's supposed to be.
See, this is what I don't get. I don't get how they can deem something illegal that grows naturally and wild every place in the country.
Yeah.
That's like saying dandelions are illegal. If you have a dandelion in your yard, you're going to... It's natural. It grows like grass. Actually, it's more prolific than grass. It'll grow anywhere. Anywhere.
Yeah.
You can grow it in a bucket of water
That's
in the top of a tree.
Weed for a reason.
Seriously, you can grow it in a 5-gallon bucket of water in the top of a tree. It'll grow.
Yeah, and you know what's cool about the Rastafarians in Jamaica? They believe that the marijuana was a gift from God.
Speaking of...
When they toke on a bong, to them it's called the chalice. They're taking communion when they get high.
Now, Amy here is moving to Jamaica in 2 months because she's got a thing for black dick.
She likes the big black
She likes
cock.
black cock and she likes pissing in the ocean. Aren't you glad you drink bottled water?
Absolutely insatiable, yeah.
In the ass. 2 at a time.
I'm just busy licking the logo down
And
here.
humongous butt plugs.
And butt plugs with floggers on them
Butt
so
plugs.
she can get get her ass beat by one and then take it in the ass by another. It'll ruin her credit rating. It'll ruin her credit rating, and she'll need a wheelchair to get back, but she don't care.
It's all about the big black cock.
Absolutely. Now I gotta move to Jamaica for the weed. It just
That's a reason to relocate.
Oklahoma.
It's all from Mexico. All the weed in. I used to live in Arkansas, and all the weed in Oklahoma and Arkansas is Mexican red hair. They truck it over the border in garbage bags. You go to Mexico for like $25, you can get a garbage bag of weed.
Yeah.
It's skunky as shit. It's nasty.
I'm looking forward to going to California for a little while next year, just for a few weeks, so I can get my prescription and just have the experience of walking to a counter and ordering some strawberry and some mellow yellow and whatever the hell they got.
And that's the day the feds bust them.
Yeah.
But I like being in Jamaica where you can get a stalk for $10.
I think the biggest pot plant grows on Bob Marley's grave.
Probably.
It's huge.
Is it?
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness.
They have a huge pot plant there because people go to his grave and smoke
weed. The weed at my 9
weed.
Mills, legendary.
It's huge, and it's not a joint there; it's a spliff, and it's probably as long as your arm.
A split. It is. The papers, you cannot buy short papers in Jamaica. They make them literally a couple inches longer.
Yeah, and it's not a joint; it's a spliff. My uncle told me
it's
that.
It's a split, and sometimes they will grow tobacco, and they will harvest the tobacco and the weed and roll them up both in the spliff, because tobacco is about as expensive as weed there.
Huh.
Which means it's not.
Right.
Actually, tobacco is more expensive. But a lot of people don't bother with cigarettes. They grow their own.
Well, yeah, it's taxed, isn't it?
Well, if they live in tobacco.
Oh, no, the thing that's cool about the tobacco, it wasn't until I came to Jamaica that I actually tried regular plain pure tobacco. It's very mild. The stuff you buy, cigarettes I smoke, are really harsh.
Huh.
It's the insecticide.
And the cyanide.
And no preservatives and shit.
The cyanide and all that shit that they put into...
So, Amy, what pisses you off?
Yes.
I'm going to ask you that while we're getting Mad Libs and stuff down.
What pisses me off? T-Thuglican motherfuckers.
T-Thuglican.
The Taliban pisses me off. Fuck them. Fuck Romney. Fuck Tag. And fuck anyone that wants to paint swastikas and take pot shots at glass windows to prove a point. I mean, that's my rant. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the hate. I'm sick of the racism. I'm sick of the narrow-minded ignorance.
And then?
I don't like much either.
And
then?
I
also get really sick of people saying, well, he's not from America. You know, I don't care if Hawaii is an island. It still counts. But everyone wants to look at Obama as he's not American. He is the most American freaking president. Romney is less American than Obama is. I mean, his dad came across the border.
Yeah, Romney's a Mexican. Interesting.
Did you catch? Oh, you didn't see? I've been watching the debates. All of them. I've been watching the interviews. I saw Romney on Univision in brownface. You have a picture. No, seriously, there was a picture of him pale as a ghost from 2 days before. Then on Univision, they put enough makeup on him to make him look orange. So he would look more Latino for the Latino audience.
Because he's a beaner.
Yeah.
I mean,
okay, can I get an adjective?
Wait, we gotta do the intro for it.
Oh, shit.
Alright, we're doing Mad Libs?
Mad Libs.
Alright, here we go. We gotta do the intro.
Get ready for some fucktacular Mad Libs.
Love that fucking cow. Okay.
The woman or the
Yes,
the
exactly.
steer?
Exactly.
Oh, I didn't catch it. I'm only on Skype, so I can't actually see the live show.
Okay.
I'm hearing it.
Can I get an adjective?
An adjective. That's a description.
Yeah. Descriptor stuff.
Saggy?
Sagging?
my god, I got 2 messages. Alright. Good.
I need an adjective from you. While you send, after you send your text or before.
No, I'll do it after. Let's see. Adjective, descriptive word, funky fresh.
Funky fresh. Now that's an oxymoron.
Hey, I need a plural noun, so I'm gonna go with Nazi douchebags. Okay, I need an adjective from you, Amy.
An adjective. Crust.
Breast? Is that what
Crusty.
you said? Oh, crusty.
Yeah.
Sometimes you cut out.
Saggy and crusty.
Okay, baby, can I get a plural noun from you?
Penis wrinkles.
I'm gonna go with smegmas.
That's always good.
Okay, I need a plural noun from you, Amy.
Horish nuns.
Whorish nuns?
Yes.
Good work.
Okay, can I get a plural noun from you?
Can I get an amen? Plural noun. Plural noun. Vaginal overbites. Oh yeah.
Okay. I need a verb ending in ing, Amy.
Swimming.
I need a place from you.
Uranus.
And I'm gonna go with your mom's window.
My mom's window, huh?
Yep. Adjective, Amy.
An adjective. Slimy.
I need a noun from you.
Let's see. Now. Let's go with monkey turd.
I need an adverb, so that has to end in ly.
Squishly.
You got an adverb coming up there.
Yep, I'm working on it. I'm having a hard time here.
I'm over here doing the white man dance. You're doing the
Okay.
robot too.
There you go.
Oh, I get to read it off.
As
okay.
always.
Alright, today's Fucktacular Mad Libs is Geography Part 1. Let's see. Is that Saggy?
Yep.
Okay. Saggy experts have taken many funky fresh polls that indicate that most American Nazi douchebags who attend the average American crusty school don't know anything about geography. Let's see. These penis wrinkles don't know much about smegmas or whorish nuns either. But geography is important because it teaches us where all the continents, countries, states, and vaginal overbites are. Geography also helps us learn the capitals of all the republic cunts. and is just as important as math or English or swimming. Besides, if you don't know anything about geography, you might start traveling to Uranus from Fort Worth, Texas, and end up in your mom's window. Or maybe you'd end up in a really slimy place like New Monkey Turd City. So the next time you have geography class, listen honkily to your teacher and study squishily.
Squishily!
Okay.
Squishily.
We doing another one?
No.
Yeah.
Dude, we got half an hour to go. Alright, we're doing the bucket of suck.
She's new to the suckage.
And now, it's time for Bucket of Suck.
Love that cow. Okay, well, this is America's least favorite,
Pastime.
screw it, I'll leave the music on. This is America's least favorite game. This is how it's played. We pick a name, we pick a question, they answer it.
No.
What?
Pick a name, then we pick a question.
Fuck you. Pick a something, something, and something. So.
You do promise, right? Now, not on the glasses. You can draw on my face, but not on the glasses. And if you draw on my face, you have to go to bowling tomorrow.
Ooh, okay, never mind. Alright, so who's going to be first?
I hope you pick yourself.
I am first. Alright, so lay that question on me.
Unless Amy's got a question she would like to ask off the top of her head. We always accept those.
Not at the top. I don't have anything on top of my head. It's too pointy.
Okay, well, what's that question?
If you could sell your soul to the devil, how much would you want to sell it for? Or what?
$3.50.
Trade fitting.
$3.50.
Trade fitting.
And then I would go and I would buy a kazoo. And I would shove it in my ass. And I would eat a lot of beans. I won't eat the beans before I shove it in my ass. I just want to have the feeling of it stay in my ass for a while. I just roll like that. And then I will fart the Star Spangled Banner backwards.
Nice!
Okay, next one is you. No.
Ow! You have injured Faust.
We'll call it spousal abuse.
Okay. As long as we got a name for it and push you down the stairs later. Door.
I love you, baby. Don't hit me. What's your childhood nickname?
Boo Boo.
And why?
Because I like to eat a lot, and I would, if somebody would like leave, you know, say my parents were eating a sandwich and they would leave it on the coffee table, I'd walk up and swipe it and they go, "Hey, Boo Boo." Because I always stole their picnic baskets.
Alright, next question is for her. I'm adding Y to this thing.
If you could have any band play at your funeral, who would it be?
Oh, Blood, Sweat, and Tears, and When I Die.
These questions suck.
That's
As usual.
why it's the bucket of...
Suck. That was gay. That was completely gay.
You would know.
Knowing's half the battle, bitch.
So this is in your handwriting.
Okay, so wait, no, we gotta pick a random name.
You went first. It's a round robin. You go first. Ah, see? Have you ever cried over a man or a woman?
I cried when George W. Bush took office.
And then?
And then I fucked his mother. In the ass. In the ass. In her wrinkled
So you
pucker
did with
hole.
Barbara, huh?
In her wrinkly turd cutter. I shoved my cock so far in her asshole,
Wait.
it came out the folds of her throat.
Wait. Which George Bush? Because it makes a difference. One's got a dead mother, I'm assuming, because George H.W. Bush. Oh.
I fucked her so hard it went through their genetics and ended up in their great-great-grandfather. That didn't make any sense, but god damn it was funny.
Ask the question.
What question?
I don't know. You have to pick
Why are you putting
one.
it back in?
Because I never asked that question. I pulled out 2.
Oh, okay.
I wish I could see.
What is this? The Nazi regime?
Yeah.
Because you're beat. Never mind.
Hey, I'm
said
the only
never mind.
I'm the only white person in this room.
Your name is Irish. You can't claim to be German anymore, my Fuhrer.
I'm the only German in this room. You're not. So I would be careful about the whole Nazi regime shit. I will send you to the gas chamber.
And I will scalp you.
Promise?
Oh, you guys got me in so much trouble.
Why? What'd I do?
I just remembered this. You had the cutest fucking picture on your wall of this little kid in a Nazi uniform with a Hitler mustache.
I have
Eating a
eliminated the
That's her wall.
juice.
That's her wall.
Yes, that was I put that on my wall. I thought that was the funniest shit. I got so much flack for that.
I also post hipster
I
Hitler.
haven't all the juice.
I also post the hipster Hitler pictures that says I fucking love juice.
Yes, I got so much. I don't care.
I don't care.
I loved it.
If you don't like it, you can leave. That's the way I look at it.
Exactly. There's the cyber door.
Are you gonna ask that? And who are you asking it to?
Your mama.
Okay, but
This is for... Okay, this is for Amy. Where was the last place you got boinked? Other than a bed?
A bathroom.
Was it at a fast food restaurant? Was it at a truck stop?
Was that in a Burger King
No.
bathroom?
Outhouse?
It was at an apartment.
Was it a stranger? Did you meet him over a spliff? And a red stripe?
I plead the fifth.
I knew
But
it!
I will say this.
Big black
It's been
cock.
so long I've got problems.
I have to say, I did enjoy the red stripe. So, yeah, I could see where that would be an issue.
Okay, let's see.
Because red stripe is tasty. Anyway.
Actually, it is.
It is. It's
I
one of
like-
my favorite beers, yeah. In the glass bottle. Anyway.
This one is for you, Jess.
Yay!
If you could change your gender for a week, what would you do?
I'd probably say the same because I can jack you off anytime. I mean, that would be the only difference is you can jerk it. I can do that anyway,
Yeah.
and you can only have one orgasm, and I can have like 3. So I'm going to tastefully decline.
So you would jerk yourself off?
No, I would stay where I am because you could only come once.
No. Yeah. I'm gonna change this question. I'm gonna change it to if you had to.
Oh, well, if I had to, what would I do? I don't know. Pee standing up. I would want to write my name in the snow.
Yes.
It's not as fun as it sounds.
Only time I want to be a guy is when I go camping.
I don't camp. I don't do bugs. Me on the outside,
Well, it's fixed.
not so much great. Do you have one of those Go Girl piss cups?
No.
Well, why not? I thought every woman did.
Boy, I mean, if you're gonna camp and you have to pee outside, don't you pee on your feet? And then
No,
you're standing in your own
I'm
piss.
really, really civilized when I would ever camp. I'd actually go to the ones with the flushing toilets.
Oh, well, see, now
So-
that's not camping. That's not roughing it. If there's a place to plug in your
But when
hair
you go
dryer.
hiking, though, when you go hiking, that's different.
Okay, so when you go hiking and you have to pee, do you pee on your feet? Or is there, like, a way that you can, like, lean back half
Squat.
squatty?
It's
See,
You know,
that's
lean
the
up
thing. I would
against
squat
a
down
tree
and I would...
trunk squat.
Yes, that's still...
We
I
just
would...
call her Squatto.
Squatto. I would, like, lean... I would squat down to pee and there would be, like, a puddle underneath my feet and I would just pee on my feet and I don't think I could handle that. I think at that point I would run screaming with my pants down around my ankles and then trip and then fall and then everyone would see my ass. Well, they've seen it anyway. But, I mean, I don't know. I think I would have a problem with that. I don't camp.
Well, you know, the difficulty can be sometimes where I've seen where some women will take one pant leg completely off. But if you're good at it, you can leave your pants on.
Why not just wear a skirt then?
With hiking, I usually don't wear jeans because of all the critters.
Well, see, no.
And if you run up against like any bushes or anything, you don't want to scratch your legs.
Yeah.
I fucking love camping. I love camping and hiking and all that stuff. That's fun.
Seriously, where would you check your Facebook at?
Fires at night. There's something quite
I don't need to
evil
check
about
my
it,
Facebook.
You know?
You check your Facebook 90 times a day and then in the
So?
middle of the night.
So?
I've never seen you rough it a day in your life.
Yes, but, well...
I think the closest to roughing it was that trailer in North Carolina. That was rough.
Yeah.
That was rough.
Oh, I could do it. Besides, I take my cell phone with me.
See, well...
But then again, I can't charge it, so no, I wouldn't.
The last time I went camping with my kids was when cell phones were like just coming out, and my daughter got really mad that I didn't want her to take the cell phone with her. I thought, you know, we're going to be, you know, at the lake, swimming, doing stuff. Oh no. She was 15 and still found someone to come out to the campsite, pick her up, and take her back into town.
See, this is why I don't camp. When I was about 5 or 6 years old, my aunt and uncle gathered me and my sister up and took us out camping. Well, it's not really camping. We slept in a car and they slept in the tent. But, because they wanted to give my parents a weekend to themselves. And then my sister decided to puke all over the car, and then it got really gross smelling, and so they had to stick us in the showers, but they were solar showers, and this was like 4 o'clock in the morning, and it was really cold. I don't camp. I don't. It's not going to happen. I was done at 5 years old.
Maybe RV or something.
Okay. Amy,
take
my
the place with
grandparents have a 50-foot diesel pusher. King-size bed,
man.
flat screen TVs, captain's chairs that spin around. No. No.
They don't have a flat screen TV in there.
They do.
No, they don't. I was in there and I didn't see one.
The one in the front is a flat screen. The one in the bedroom is a regular standard television.
I didn't even see a television in there.
You have to lift up a thing. But yeah. They have a flat screen in there. And satellite. And a DVD
I got
player.
gypped.
Just because we fucked in it?
Well, yeah, okay.
We did. Bryce was like, I've never fucked in an RV, baby, especially one this big.
I did just a desecrator grandparents' RV.
I'll let
Well,
Grandma know.
it's always fun to do it in places you shouldn't.
No.
We did it in the naughty spot.
My grandparents aren't like that. If I'd have told my grandma I got busy in there, she'd be like, just take the sheets off. Because, you know, you go to my grandma's room.
With the way we fucked, we
Well,
needed
that's
to...
just polite to change the sheets out.
With the way we fucked, we should have burned those damn sheets.
Because, I mean, you walk in my grandmother's room and on her nightstand, she's got some of that KY, yours and mine, warming lube.
Yeah, we don't need that.
My grandma gets busy. She knows what it's like. I'm not worried about it. She fucks.
Then I'm like, I wonder how close that is to emotion lotion.
I
'Cause
don't.
that was what was big back in my day.
Yeah, 'cause
I sound like I'm ready for a walker and a cane or something, but
It gets hot. I don't want lube that gets hot.
Yeah.
I just,
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna stick it in my ass, the last thing I want is for it to get hot.
Ooh,
burn.
ooh. Vicks. No? Bengay? Oh, come on, man. Icy
you know
hot?
you're having a bad day when you end up using your
dude.
H's
Okay.
Wintergreen.
No.
Okay, she was sucking on a lozenge one night. A menthol lozenge.
Yeah, because I had a sore throat.
Then she decided to go down on me.
See, that's the thing. I had a sore throat,
Oh,
and I had
Yeah.
lost
Oh,
my
that
voice.
She took it out of her mouth, but it still had the menthol there, and oh dear God.
See,
it
that's
was
the
probably
thing.
there for a while too.
I love my baby, and sometimes even when you're sick, you want the dick, and so I thought I'll just pop this lozenge out and take a couple drinks, and then I'll go suck him off, and he'll be fine. And then I went down on him, and he was like, "That's kind of tingly," and then I'm going at it, and I'm going at it, and I'm going at it, and an hour later, I'm like, "Is this doing it?" He's like, "My dick is numb."
It was.
And I'm like, "Then why am I?"
Yeah, yeah, what's the point? But you know what guy is never going to tell you to stop regardless.
He couldn't feel it. Oh.
That doesn't matter. The guy's not going to tell you to stop.
Dude,
Nope.
I told him once I didn't care if he ate chili cheese fries off my naked back while he fucked me in the ass and watched Fight Club, as long as I got some. I'm not picky.
We haven't done that, by the way. I haven't fucked you while watching Fight Club.
You fucked me while watching...
No, you sucked my dick while you were watching something.
yeah, I was watching Zack and Miri make a porno and I wanted to suck him off, so I just had him roll over so I could see the TV and suck him off at the same time.
That's a married life.
And she's gone down on me while I was playing video games. She actually went down on me while I was photoshopping. That was interesting.
I did.
My most embarrassing sexual moment in recent history has got to be something I wasn't even here for. See, when I went to Jamaica in August, I was gone for 3 weeks, and while we were gone, the place we were renting was okay, but we had found a lot nicer place.
Mm-hmm.
So my son packed up everything while I was gone and moved us into the new rental, and I accidentally left my vibrator behind. So he's pulling all this stuff off the cover. I can just see it now because he said, yeah, I went flying.
That is hilarious.
I was going the first week with a friend of mine, so I didn't want to really make her have the willies by taking it with me. And I wasn't thinking when I left, well, I'm not ever coming back, because it's just not one of the things you think about when you go on vacation, but that's just what happens. So that's my most exciting sexual experience in about the past 5 years.
Well, sometimes it's not.
And I wasn't even there.
And sometimes it's not that I'm trying to be exciting or anything. Sometimes I like to play a little game called Let's See How Long He Can Concentrate. And there are times that he's playing his PS3 and I'm like, I'm going to suck on him and I'm just going to see how long he makes it. And then occasionally you're like, okay, it's been about 5. And then he drops the controller and you're like, ha ha, victory is mine.
Yeah, got him.
Got him.
Got him.
He was photoshopping one day. He was doing Angels After Dark, and I don't know who he was doing. I know people think it's strange that my husband gets naked pictures of other women in his email box, but I really don't care. It's not one of those deals. So he's doing Angels After Dark, and I go down on him, and I hear click, 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 click. And that's it. I was like, ha ha! Victory is mine!
You have the power.
I know. And sometimes I exert that. I'm like, pay attention to me.
And it's usually the most effective way, too.
It is, and I don't have to look needy or anything while I'm doing it.
True. That's always a plus.
Hey, baby.
Hey, I ain't gonna ever pass a fucking blowjob. That's just no way.
Sometimes I'm making food and he's not even hungry. He's got a plate in the fridge. It's fried potatoes with bacon and fried eggs and gravy. Just brought it to him and said, here you go. He's like, I'm not even hungry. And so he stuck it in the fridge. He'll have it later.
I'm lost. Where did that come from?
Because you gotta keep your man satisfied.
Oh.
And it was bacon. But not bacon lube. Not bacon lube.
So, yeah, I heard bacon lube was a disaster.
Mm-hmm.
Bacon lube is not yummy. It's not good. It does not taste like bacon.
It tastes nasty.
Oh.
It smells even worse.
Do you have a cat?
No.
Have you ever had a cat?
We have a pit bull.
Okay, have you ever
Yeah, I
fed
like
your
cats.
Have you ever fed your pit bull canned dog food?
No, I would not. No.
Have you ever smelled canned dog food?
Have you ever smelled canned dog food?
Yes.
That's what bacon
Smells
loop
even
smells like.
worse coming out.
That's what it smells like.
Oh.
It's that fake protein grease
Yeah,
smell.
it's fucking nasty smelling.
And when you start fucking with it in your ass and it warms up, it smells like dog fart.
We were going at it pretty good. We were going at it pretty good, and we had to stop. We rarely stop. We had to stop. It was just making us both sick.
We had to stop and get in the shower, and then we're like in the shower, we're like, I'm over
It's a
it.
complete turn off. It is.
I'm good.
Oh, game over.
It's great as a novelty, but to actually use it, no.
No. Never,
Okay,
ever
exactly.
happen again.
Keep that in mind for future reference.
Occasionally,
I'm glad that you tested out that particular consumer product, so I never need to.
there was one time I made bacon, and I was like, do you want me to save the bacon grease? I've never done that before. And then we had flashbacks of bacon lube, and we were like,
She still wants me to bone her using bacon grease as lube. I don't understand it, but
Yeah,
I'm thinking about trying it just to say that I've done it.
Well, I was thinking it's got to be better than it's got to be what we thought the bacon lube should have been.
Yeah, but that's gonna be just nasty.
How is that any different than any other lube we've ever used? It gets everywhere.
Uh,
Everywhere.
The
Most
ID
lubes that are
Millennium.
good, though, are
it's-
petroleum based.
No, our lube
I don't
is
know.
silicone based.
Oh, silicone based. Okay.
So basically, it's like a slip and slide for your butthole.
Yeah, since we don't have to use
Okay.
condoms, we use a silicone base, and that shit. They say Astroglide's the slipperiest stuff. No, this stuff is basically liquid plastic, but it's really fine, and it works really well.
Just takes a little bit.
Yeah, we had one bottle. We bought one bottle like
The first year we were together,
3 years ago.
3 years ago, still using the
Still
same
have
bottle.
the same
lube.
bottle. and it's
Oh,
not it's not from a lack of activity.
It's a $23 bottle of lube. Don't get me wrong, it's a
Is it a
little
big bottle?
expensive. No, it's not a big bottle. It's a small bottle. It's about,
Yeah, but
you can show them. It's a small bottle, and it's really
Well,
thin, too.
I can't see it.
No,
I
but
can't see it anyway.
people can see it on the screen. They can watch it on the replay.
Oh, yeah.
But it's a small bottle. But that bottle's like, they run between $23 and $46 for a bottle, depending on where you get it.
see if I can get a good close
As
up
long
there.
as it's worth it.
It is. I mean, they now sell it at Walgreens, so you don't have to get it online. We were getting ours through Amazon.
Yeah.
They get everything through Walgreens these days now.
And they do. They're pretty spiffy. We're going to have to get some more, though, because the levels are looking kind of...
Yeah, we're getting a little
Sad.
low there.
Eh,
That's after 3 years of use.
3 years of fucking.
3 years. It's pretty good.
Yeah. If you...
Oh, and if you get it, you put it in a bag because it leaks, and oh my god, you get that stuff
on
lying around.
anything,
Oh.
and it's like trying to grab a wet. It's not gonna happen. It's like squirt, 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 squirt.
I even got some in my hands right now. It's just, I mean, not like a lot of it, but it's like just the stuff that leaks.
I had to turn it on for a minute just to take a look.
It's looby goodness.
Yeah.
Looby goodness.
Now my
you
hands
got
are gonna be
goop on your
slippery
hands.
for like a couple hours.
Really, you don't want to waste that.
Well, we got about 5 minutes. Does anyone want to get anything off their tits?
No, you might want to just play a song and
Play a
finish
song
up.
out? Alright, well, thank you guys for tuning in. All two
I had
of
a
you.
blast.
Well, you're more than welcome to come back.
And
I think I'll do that.
we might have a Halloween show next
Oh, hey!
Friday. Huh.
Halloween's next Wednesday.
I know.
Do you have the closing song picked out?
What do you want?
I already play Wheels on the Bus.
wheels on the bus.
It's our moneymaker. Shake it.
My friend Tori, my friend and future daughter-in-law Tori has got to hear Wheels on the Bus.
All right, I'll play Wheels on the Bus.
Shake your moneymaker, because it really is our moneymaker.
All right, play that, and we'll see you guys next week. Later.
All right, y'all take care.
Yeah, sorry. I already played it earlier, and it's not going to play, so it won't let me replay it. So, what I will do instead is, tell you what, Amy, I will send you the song. I will email you the MP3. So, in my inbox, send me your email address, and I will email you the song. Okay? I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I thank everybody out there in YouTube for watching. And we will be back probably...
Same suck channel, same suck time.
Next Friday. What is our Facebook?
This show sucks.
Oh. And if you want to... tune in to our Facebook to see when we're going to be coming back on. Because sometimes every once in a while, like last minute, we have to say, yeah, we're not going to be on. So go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/TSS Talk Radio. That's TSS Talk Radio, all one word. And then you will find out whether we're going to be on or not. Thank you, Amy, for coming on. Sorry to Timothy Dean that we were having technical difficulties. We're going to have them on our show tonight as a mashup. They had a special guest, Justin Manning, who's a friend of Zach Wild's. Hopefully we can get him as a guest. And if we can, then you guys will get to see that. If not, then we'll bring up you our sucktacular bullshit as per usual. And we are out of here. Thank you guys. See ya.
This Show Sucks is sponsored by FallenShirts.com. Music provided by the band A Fallen Mind.